Upworthy Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans Inc. and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Shounen no Abyss, aka Boys Abyss, chapter 118. So before I get into this recap and live reaction, let me just remind you to hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one, feel free to hit up our Cash App and PayPal. Links are in the description box below. So, you know you fucked up when Shibusawa was right. And in the case of Chako's mama, bitch, I know you had every right to slap Shibusawa and that bitch deserved it, but she's right. I mean, why wouldn't you call the cops? Like, her father doesn't even know she's gone. Chako's father doesn't know that she's even gone. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this family? This family is dysfunctional as fuck. But, like, again, Shibusawa is a shitty person. Don't get me wrong, but that right there, that's really fucked up. You may not have the jail record, but whoo, bitch. That doesn't mean you're a good person or a good parent. Let's get to this chapter, see what's in store for us this week. Yes, yes, yes. Nagi, please take me away. Please. Woman, you are fine as fuck up in here. I love how ethereal she looks and otherworldly she looks. She looks like she's gonna come and take me to the underworld. And I'm ready for it. Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Doesn't she look like she's gonna take you to, like, the underworld or something? Oh my god, yes. Oh god, yes, 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 yes. She's gonna take you. She's gonna take you. And this chapter is titled Vortex. Welcome home. I'm back. Is Reiji still at home? No. You can let Kazu, you can let Kazu take care of that. I think he was up all night playing games. He must still be asleep. Miss Kurose? Kazu, are you asleep? Don't you think it's time you woke up? Kazu? Kazu, I'm coming in. Kazu? Where is he? Oh shit. I just remembered. He went out for a bit. Oh bitch, you got busted. Where to? I'm not sure. But we talked yesterday about him looking for his birth mother. I heard something at the hospital. Gen's father is in intensive care. Were you the one that saved him? Oh shit. I found this, and yesterday you said that Gen was the one that did it. Killed someone, buried the corpse on the mountain. Now I'll pay for my sins. So in order for Gen to live in peace, the blame gets laid on his father. And with his father dying, Gen comes back to town to take over the company, and Reiji comes along to work for him. Then Reiji gets to be happy. That's what you said, wasn't it? But I don't think that's true. I think you're the one who gets to be happy. Oh wait, let me read this again. I'm sorry. Then Reiji gets to be happy. That's what you said, wasn't it? But I don't think that's true. I think you're the one who gets to be happy, Miss Kurose. You made a mistake, so I won't let anyone come near this house again. Ooh, Shibusawa. Shibusawa, nah. Woman, you are fucking with Lilith right now. You are rebelling against Lilith right now. She is not going to let you live. Look at that face. She's like, ooh, you bitch. You thought you had complete control over your family, but Kazumasa and your mother both begged me to leave. They told me all about the sort of person you are. And that's why you went to save him? I don't know how you managed to get him to do that, but after seeing it with my own eyes, I can't help but believe you did. You could never really be a mother to someone. Again, you see why I continuously call You go, Lilith. You cannot deny this. You're wrong. The thing is, I asked Makoto Gen's father. I asked him to die with me. The guy I dated in middle school and high school ran a group of thugs, and Makoto was closer to him than anyone. So when my boyfriend killed himself, I think it hurt Makoto even more than me. So I was never able to tell him that the reason his friend decided to kill himself was the black market videos that Makoto had been peddling. What? So I was never able to tell him that the reason his friend decided to kill himself was the black market videos that Makoto had been peddling. Wait, what? Woman, are you for real? What black market videos are you talking about, woman? Black market videos? From when my mother had me whore out to pay my father's debts, right? What? What? I thought they told you everything. He was selling What? So basically, he was selling child porn on the black market? Oh my fucking god. Are you fucking serious? Oh my god. The guy was a gangster, and sometimes he liked to record what he did with me. I didn't know it at the time, but apparently he sold the tapes. What? Makoto's company is just a regular construction company now, but when his father ran it, it was involved in that kind of stuff. What? Makoto used his connections to get the tapes and spread them around with his friends. Apparently my tape was one of them. One of the younger guys in his crew happened to see it, and he told my boyfriend that one of the girls looked a lot like me. My boyfriend ended up putting him in the hospital. Oh, shit. Is she lying, though? Because Yuko is a liar, but dude, what? Because remember, his boy got his ass whooped, but this, though? I don't know. I don't know if she's lying on this or not. See, he knew I was being forced to sell myself. After all, he was the one who got it to stop. That's very true. He slipped the client some of his mom's sleeping pills, and then he burned the bar where I'd been selling myself down to the ground. So, ooh, thanks to that, I didn't have to do it anymore. But after that, he lost himself a little more every day. And then this video shows up, which he'd almost managed to forget. It was his breaking point. He couldn't even bring himself to go outside anymore. He cried every day. He screamed. He'd hit me and cling to me and beg me to die with him. So we decided to kill ourselves together, but I survived. Makoto didn't know any of it. It's not like he could know who was on every one of the tapes. And the guy my boyfriend attacked ended up skipping town once he got out of the hospital, but he swore he'd never do anything to me, and he went back on that. It seemed like he was losing interest in me, too, and bit by bit he seemed like he was trying to pretend like nothing had happened, so I told him. I told him it was his fault his best friend, his idol, had died. Ooh, what? Hold on. Hold on. If this is true, what do you guys think that it really is Bakoto's fault. Do you guys think it is his fault? I don't know if it's his fault or not. I don't know. I don't know if I could say it's his fault or not. Because if anything, if it wasn't for him, he wouldn't have known about this. And she would have still been whoring like this. And he would have found out in a different way. He would have found out eventually, and I feel like he was in a lose-lose situation. Because it would have come back to bite him in the ass. It would have. It would have been, it's a lose-lose situation. I don't know. I don't know if it could be his fault. I feel like it's his father's fault more than anything. His father was the one that was doing all this shit. But Uryu just fucking lost himself. He was spiraling. But you have to wonder if Mori would have done the same thing. I don't know how Mori would have done this, how he would have gotten her out. But I hate to be the one victim blaming, but part of me feels like it's Yuko's fault too. There's more to this. There's more going on to this. And Miss made chance at death, so I asked him to die with me. I said we could kill ourselves and leave the future to Gen and Renji. To Gen and Reiji. That's what I said to him, but he went and hung himself. You can't ask someone to just take the place of their best friend in a double suicide. Oh, you can't? Bitch is psycho. The more I hear, the more I think I can't let Reiji come back here. Reiji's life and your life have nothing to do with each other. No, maybe you're right. Maybe Reiji would be better off with his father than with me. Or better yet, maybe the woman he tried to die with once, then you think he'd be happier with Nagi Eo? Oh, shit! Nagi Eo? Tracking them down with her Choco, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Choco, you're doing some shitty shit. But, dude, this is insanity. Oh my god. Shibusawa, she got you there. She got you. She did. There's ulterior motives up in there. There is. She knows your weak spot. I'm telling you, this bitch is Lilith. She knows your weak spot. Again. Dude. She got you, bitch. She got you. But holy fuck, we need to go over this. Come on, let's go through this. Let's go through this. Hold up. Okay. The black market videos from when my mother had me whore myself out to pay my father's debt. So, there's this, okay? So what about these videos? Who recorded them? The guy was a gangster, and sometimes he liked to record what he did with me. It was one of the clients, okay? I didn't know it at the time, but apparently he sold the tapes. Mm-hmm. So it was a gangster. But did her parents know that he did this? That's a good question. Did Yuko's parents know that he was doing this? If they did, then she must have paid a good amount of money for that. Makoto's company is just a regular construction company now, but when his father ran it, it was involved in that kind of stuff. Makoto used his connection to get the tapes and spread them around with his friends. So, what are we talking about here with this shit? Are we talking about gangsta shit? Are we talking about yakuza, mafia? Like, what are we talking about here? That seems like it. If we're talking black market, that's what it seems like to me. It seems like yakuza kind of shit. I'm very curious what you guys think. What do you guys think? Do you guys think this is some yakuza stuff? That's what it seems like to me. But apparently, my tape was one of them. One of the younger guys in his crew happened to see it, and he told my boyfriend that one of the girls looked a lot like me. So, that, I can see why. I can see why Yuko would say to Makoto that it was his fault that Uryu lost it, in a way, especially in terms of trust. Because if Makoto would have said something to Uryu and be like, "Holy shit, dude, your girl is on one of the tapes," because he had to have known, right? He had to. There was something else going on. Something else. That's what I'm like. There's something else going on. There's more to this than that. Because why else would Uryu have been breaking like this? Because let's keep going here. My boyfriend ended up putting him in the hospital. See, that's why I'm like, there's more to this shit. Something else went down. Because I think Makoto had to have known. See, he knew I was being forced to sell myself. After all, he was the one who got it to stop. He slipped the client some of his mom's sleeping pills, and then he burned the bar where I'd been selling myself down to the ground. Thanks to that, I didn't have to do it anymore, but after that, he lost himself a little more every day. Obviously because of the trust issues. Because Yuko didn't tell him anything. Kind of like with Asmori. Remember, Asmori didn't know. And when someone keeps a secret like that from you, like, and he found, especially with how Uryu found out, the way he found out compared to, like, say, Asmori, how Asmori found out was a lot tamer than Uryu. Like, Uryu was very extreme. He found out not from his best friend. He found out from another outside part, well, from a member of his crew, a younger member of his crew, that his supposed best friend was doing this shit, or that his girlfriend was doing this shit. Like, what the fuck? What do you think is gonna happen? And then this video shows up, which he'd almost managed to forget. It was his breaking point. Ooh, he couldn't even bring himself to go. Oh, so he knew about. Wait a minute, hold on. Did she tell him? Okay, so she told him. Okay, let me rephrase. She told him what was going on. That must have been it. And I wonder if it's because of the whole thing with Asmori, when that fuckery happened, and then she told Uryu, and then shit changed. But then this, because what he said here, but he cried every day, he screamed, he'd hit me, or no, before that, I'm sorry. Thanks to that, I didn't do anymore, but after that, he lost himself a little more every day. I think it's because of the trust issues and whatnot, but at least she told him. But I think he would wish he would have known sooner. I think it just it's hurting him inside. And then this video shows up, which he'd almost managed to forget. It was this breaking point. He couldn't even bring himself to go outside anymore because he was already, dealing with this shit with Yuko. And then he finds out that his boys knew about this shit, and he had to find out from a younger member from the crew about this, and he doesn't know how long they knew about this shit. And it's not just Yuko that was amongst this. There was more girls. It's like, I mean, he cried every day. He screamed. He'd hit me and cling to me and beg me to die with him. So we decided to kill ourselves together, but I survived. Makoto didn't know of it, any of it. It's not like he could know who was on every one of the tapes. I don't know about that. I don't know. But someone could have pointed it out to Makoto, but he didn't. And the guy my boyfriend attacked ended up skipping town once he got out of the hospital, but he swore he'd never do anything to me, and he went back on that. It seemed like he was losing interest in me, too. And bit by bit, he seemed like he was trying to pretend like nothing had happened, so I told him. I told him it was his fault his best friend, his idol, had died. That was a fucked up thing to say. That was a fucked up thing to say, but is it true? But the thing, though, is she wrong, though? That's the question, though. Is she wrong? Is it his fault that Ryu did this? He was already at his breaking point, or he was starting to recover, but it's just those tapes, man. I feel like if Makoto would have been straightforward and said something sooner, I think things might have changed. But I missed my chance at death, so I asked him to die with me. I said we could kill ourselves and leave the future to get in Reichi. That's what I said to him, but he went and hung himself. You can't ask someone to just take the place of their best friend in a double suicide. Oh, you can't? The more I hear, the more I think I can't let Reichi come back here. Reichi's life and your life have nothing to do with each other. And yes, I know that's a Mori's book right there. Maybe you're right. Maybe Reichi would be better off with his father than with me. Or better yet, maybe the woman he tried to die with once. You think he'd be better with Nagi Ao? Yeah. She hit the spot right there. Yeah. And then there's the picture from Chaco with this Mori dragging them down with her. Dude, this is some fucked up shit. Do you guys think this is true, though, with what Yuko is saying? And if this is true, I mean, I don't know. Like, that was a fucked up thing to say to Makoto. That was fucked up. But I have to add, but that question still remains, though. Is it his fault? I don't know. Part of me feels like it's kind of projecting on Yuko's part, but at the same time, it's like, I feel like it partially is. At the same time, I think he plays a factor into it. But I'm very curious what you guys think. But damn, Yuko, I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of this whole situation. Oh, those black market tapes, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more Shounen no Abyss content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.